You got the touch.
This is Stan Bush, and this epic video from Optibotamus truly has the touch.
Now, a lot of people have always been asking me, do more Kre-O reviews, Optibotamus. Well, I was at my Toys R Us today, and I found the Kre-O Transformer Kreon Micro Changers blind pack. I have no idea what these are. Now, I went through each and every package that I had there. And I got ones with different numbers on them. So I'm hoping that means that I got all different figures. I don't know. It says that there are 6 to collect in the preview series. Hopefully that's what this is. You flip around here on the back. Zooming in, you can see that we have a Spinister, Galvatron, Sunstorm, Waspinator, Scorponok, and Crankstart. So those are the 6 figures, and they have 2 modes each. There's the front of it, really kind of cool, but you can see that there are 2 different modes. You got the individual robot modes, and then their alternate modes, which is really cool. So hopefully, like I said, I got all the different ones. I'm not 100% sure if I did or not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna open this one first, and just for purposes of letting you guys know, this one is 215118, and like I said, I have no idea who's in any of these. And that, right off the bat, we got Galvatron. Very cool. I was very hopeful that I would get him. He's my favorite one, I guess, out of all of these. And here's all this stuff. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Well, alright. Well, hopefully I didn't lose anything. But setting all this stuff off to the side, get this out of here. We're going to see if we can put this little guy together. And hopefully I don't screw things up too much. Now let's see here. We got a little body. What do we got? We got this little bit right here, and boom, there we have Galvatron. It's kind of weird looking, I guess. I don't quite understand the need to have this, other than maybe actually have it just be part of the robot mode, I guess. That's all I can think of. I mean, really, that's the only thing that I can think of. Then to transform him into his actual little vehicle mode, and here's his weapon mode. It's kind of a weird weapon mode. It doesn't really work too well. He falls, as you can see, which that's kind of weird. And then you got the helmet here, which doesn't do much of anything. It's just there. So, yeah, the weapon mode for Galvatron. Now, honestly, if you ask me, the best look for this guy really is probably going to just be the normal figure, I suppose. I appreciate that they're giving these guys different like modes and stuff, and honestly I don't even think he needs to have wheels here. That's just kind of silly. But really, this is the best. This right here, Galvatron. So here we go, Galvatron, guys. Up next, we're going to be looking at 215110, and see who he is. And this is Crankstart. There we go, Crankstart. As you can see, you got the 2 different modes as well. We're going to set that right there. We're going to bring this over and hopefully not rip this one open again like I did last time. I'm going to bring out a little knife. There we go. Set that right here. And Crankstart. Alright, so what we're going to do, again, we're going to take a look at these instructions and go boom. And here we have Crankstart. Really nice looking as well. I really dig this. This is definitely a unique look for this guy. And, oops, I'll just put that right back on there. Really kind of cool. I like the gun on here. Really dig that. Very nice. Now, he does have kind of like a car mode of sorts. So, to get to that, we'll just go and transform him. And as far as I can tell, really the only thing that you need to do with this guy, realistically, to transform him, is put the wheels in his hands, rotate him up, like so. Rotate his, well, I guess you should go like this. It's really kind of funny. And then this, make sure that stays there. That popped off. And then plug this onto the back here, I guess. And, actually, that's wrong. So you don't even have to rotate that waist piece around if you don't want to. And then just stick that on there, and that's him in his little vehicle mode. Yeah, whatever. So we're just gonna take those off, rotate his arms around, get this out of here, take his gun off, have him actually hold on to his gun. And, you know, if I had him holding it the right way. Come on, there we go. See, this is why I don't like doing Kreon reviews. They really aren't that fun. they're so boring. I mean, I love them, I appreciate them, but really they're not that exciting. So there's Galvatron. Here's Crankstart. We'll set him right there. Come to this package, and we have 215112. See who you are. And this looks like it's Waspinator. Waspinator. And indeed it is. So, set that there. Take my little cutty doodad. Cut that. Open that. Get that out of there. Dump these little pieces down here. And we're going to take this mess and we're going to make Waspinator. And here's Waspinator. Sure, you got little wings up here that these things don't really stay in there very good, but you got little wing bits, I guess, that kind of hang off there, which, okay, it's Waspinator. That makes sense. I can dig it. I can dig it. But that's really about it. Got a nice purple gun as well. And then for his bug mode, and here we have his bug mode. Again, this is fairly weak. This doesn't stay together very much well. You actually don't even use his legs here in the insect mode, and that's really kind of lame, if you ask me. I mean, honestly, to me, this is going to be a good looking bug mode. If I do this, let's see. Can I create this my own darn self? Let's see. What do we have here? Can't rotate that around. That's not gonna work. That's sure, that's his best look for him. but Waspinator, so we're gonna set him right back there, get this stuff out of the way. Next, we're gonna come back here. We're gonna take a look at 215117. Open this up. So far, so good. These haven't repeated themselves, and this is Spinister. So there we go, little helicopter dude. But there's that. Get that out of here. Open this little guy. Dump out all the little pieces. Come on, come on, come on, little pieces. Out, little pieces. And then we put him into a robot mode. And here's Spinister with a big mamma jamma gun. Kind of angle that back. Little tiny gun, and then a little propeller thing in the back. I almost just want to leave it like that because that's really kind of cute looking. I really like it. And the Spinister, guys, it's Spinister. Now for his transformation, there you go. You basically take this off of his gun, or his out of that handgun thing, put it on his chest. And he's a helicopter, and there you go. So, Spinister, guys. Spinister. Again, get that out the way. Take this, get that out of here. Oh, all these guys got knocked down, so stand them back up. There you go. Set him over here. And up next we got 215111. And let's see who this guy actually is. And we got... the heck is this? Oh, this is Scorponok. Okay. So far we're doing pretty good. We got all the guys so far. And that's just by going by those numbers on the front, making sure that none of them repeated when I was buying them. Dump all that stuff out. And here's Scorponok. And as you can see, he's got a little tail. That's kind of neat. One thing that is really stupid, though, with these arms, it tells you to put these little bits on here, but when you do so, it actually stretches these. And stresses that out. So I really don't know why you would want to do that. You could probably just do it like, oh, that doesn't even stay in there. Oh yeah, it does. So I honestly have no idea why anybody would want to do this, because it just puts stress marks on those. They stay in there, and you can have them stand like this. But around here now there are stress marks when you try to put it around his forearms, and the actual instructions show you to do that. So that's really kind of dumb, but there's a little Scorponok. Really kind of cool. I do like the way this guy looks. He's definitely up there with my favorites, so really happy with that. But again, to transform this little dude, and here's Scorponok. In his little scorpion mode. These are ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm so incredibly unimpressed with these now that I've actually played with them. The best modes, I mean, really are just the regular straight up robot modes. Everything else on here is really kind of, I don't want to say derpy, but pretty derpy, if you ask me. And I appreciate what they were trying to do, but it's not working. It's not working. But there's Scorponok. We're gonna set him off to the side. And up last, this should be Sunstorm. And Sunstorm will be 215119. Open this, and yeah, indeed, it is Sunstorm. This should be a very easy one because we've gotten Sunstorm, or well, we haven't gotten Sunstorm, but we've gotten other Seekers previously. I do believe we have them all, with the exception of like the Coneheads. We got Thundercracker, we got Skywarp, we do have Starscream, obviously, and this, just like all the other ones. And here you have Sunstorm. Now, this actually is a weapon that he holds. If I can get these little hands of his rotated around. There we go. He holds onto this on both sides, and here's a little weapon form. But I really like Sunstorm. I like the fact that we get another kind of Seeker with all of them. But now to transform him, again, this is the first time that this guy ever actually got a transformation. And here you have him in his little jet mode. You can still see everything pretty much, but when I said this is the first time that this guy has a transformation, I mean that this is the first time that one of these Seekers actually got kind of a transformation. But again, honestly, I do not care about the transformations on these. They're nice little bonus touches. As you guys know, the Kre-Os, they are Lego pieces essentially that you put together to create your own transformer, and using the same pieces you can create robot modes and vehicle modes. I like what they did with these to actually use that kind of same idea, I guess, and do that with the Kreons. But honestly, at $2.99 a pack, these are a little bit expensive. I picked mine up at my local Toys R Us, so if you are interested in them, that's where you can get these guys. I just really don't think that they're all that worth it, to be totally honest. My probably favorite ones would probably be Galvatron and Sunstorm. The rest of them, Sunstorm has a hard time standing because he is kind of back heavy. But the rest of them are just really kind of unimpressive to me, I guess. So there you go, guys. A Kreon review for you. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.